from the only place I've ever known. I've unlocked all the doors so I can come back home. And I've become so good at running away. Now I'm the best at not saying a thing, because I've got a Midwestern mind and a Southern heart. Where does it end? Where does it start? Then I'm out, I'm lost, then I'm found. I'm up, then I'm down, but I'll come around.
Very last one. Oh, probably do on the last
one. My mind's in reverse, thinking of days gone.
Easy on me.
But all that I need is to be inside your arms. And I've become so good at running from change. Well, now I'm the best at staying the same, because I've got a Midwestern mind and a Southern heart. Where does it end? Where does it start? 'Cause I'm in, then I'm out. I'm lost, then I'm found. I'm up, then I'm down, but I'll come around. Because I've got a Midwestern mind, oh, and a Southern heart. Where does it end? Where does it start? 'Cause I'm in and then I'm out. I'm lost and then I'm found. I'm up and then I'm down, but I'll come around. My mind's in reverse, thinking of days gone. But all that I need is to be inside your arms. And I've become so good at running from change. Well, now I'm the best at staying the same, because I've got a Midwestern mind and a Southern heart. Where does it end? Where does it start? 'Cause I'm in, then I'm out. I'm lost, and then I'm found. I'm up, then I'm
like to welcome all of you on behalf of Christina and Ethan. I know that they are thrilled that you came to share with them in this significant day and significant moment in their lives. I know it's a day, Christy, that you have planned for a long time. It's a day that you have dreamt about. And so feel free to take a deep breath, look around. They're admiring you right now, and that's kind of a fun thing. And Ethan, it's a day that you've anticipated for many years. Many years. Marriage is a privilege. It's a blessing. It's a gift from God. And it must not be entered into carelessly. The love that you share today is incredible. The commitment that you're making today and the covenant that you're making with one another is amazing. And it's with these things in mind that I'd like to ask you to affirm your devotion to each other. And Ethan, will begin with you. Do you now commit to building your new home with Chrissy as her husband, to receive her as your wife, to love, care, and cherish her as long as God grants her life? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
And Chrissy, likewise, do you now commit to building your new home with Ethan as his wife, to receive him as your husband, to love, care, and respect him as long as God grants him life? If so, please answer, I do. And what an incredible blessing it is to be able to journey through life with someone else. Life has its inevitable highs and lows, its mountains, its valleys, the plateaus. It has tragedy and it has triumph. And how incredible to share that together, to help one another. When she's down, you can lift her up. And when you're down, you can lift him up. Marriage is about helping. So as we ask, what is marriage? We know that it's a joining. We know that it's about helping. It's about sacrifice and submission. But marriage is ultimately a gift from God. He didn't have to allow our lives to be joined together. And God has graciously chosen to allow each of us to play a part in his great story. And this ceremony today signifies your two stories, the lives of Christina Marie Vance and Ethan David Oakley joining the same page and sharing the same space. As a sign of your agreement to be united in one in marriage, I'd like to ask you to speak vows to one another at this time. And Ethan, we'll start with you. Will you speak these vows to Chrissy, saying after me, I, Ethan,
Take
you, Christina,
Christina
as my wife.
as my wife.
I promise to love you,
I promise to love you,
to comfort you, to cherish you,
to cherish you,
and to honor you,
and to honor you.
for better or worse,
For better, for worse,
for richer or poor,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as God grants us life.
as long as God grants us life.
And Chrissy, will you speak these words to Ethan, saying after me, I, Christina,
I, Christina,
take you, Ethan,
take you, Ethan,
as my husband,
as my husband,
to love you,
to love you,
to comfort you,
to comfort you,
to respect you,
to respect you,
and to honor you,
and to honor you,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
for richer or poor,
for richer or poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as God grants us life.
as grants us life.
So this time, Ethan, if you'll take the ring that you've brought for Chrissy, if you will place it on her finger as you speak to her these words, I give this ring to you
I give this ring to you
as an outward expression
as an outward expression
of my devotion and love,
of my devotion and love,
and as a promise
and as a promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
And Chrissy, will you take the ring that you've brought and place it on Ethan's finger while speaking to him these words? I give this ring to you
I give this ring to you
as an outward expression
as an outward expression
of my devotion and love,
as my devotion and love,
and as a promise
and as a promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be faithful and loving wife.
There was a man who owned a farm deep in the mountains of Chile, and every morning he would wake up and he would run to this stream that flowed into a pond on his property, longing to drink from that fresh water that flowed down the stream. One morning he woke up and he rushed to the stream to get a drink, and the stream had stopped flowing. He was incredibly distraught. So he raced to his neighbor and shared his concern, and the neighbor calmed him down and he said, well, just drink from the basin that's collected over time, and soon you'll find the stream flowing again. And I share that because in the first few years of your marriage, the stream of love will probably flow. And there's going to come a time when you wake up and it feels like the stream has stopped flowing. And in those moments, if you'll go back to the catch basin of love that's filled over time, you'll soon find the stream flowing again. The two of you have shown your love and your affection by the joining of hands. You've made promises of faith and devotion to one another. You've sealed those promises by the giving and receiving of rings. And so it's with this in mind that I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Mr. and Mrs.
Never got
Ethan
tied
Oakley.
down, only cared about being free. Well, I couldn't run 'cause I was scared somehow of promising anything. But since I found you, I've been breaking my rules just to keep you coming round. Well, never thought I'd say, but settling down don't seem like settling now. Hey, baby, I can't run away. You turn me right back around with your smiling face. There ain't no one else loves me like you do. I trade all those nights of freedom for a home with you. And I found settling down ain't settling now. With all the girls in this whole world, how could there be just a one? I've been out and about and there's no doubt I've done things I ain't proud of. But you took my hand and started making those plans I swore I never would. Well, what can I say? Never felt this way. I'm settling down for good. Well, what can I say? Never felt this way. I'm settling down for good. Hey, baby, I can't run away. You turn me right back around with your smiling face. There ain't no one else loves me like you do. I trade all those nights of freedom for a home with you. And I found settling down ain't settling now. I used to think that love would chain me to the ground. I never thought it'd set me free. I was lost in circles, always running round. But love has changed me. Hey, baby, I can't run away. You turn me right back around with your smiling face. There ain't no one else loves me like you do. I trade all those nights of freedom for a lifetime with you. Hey, hey, baby, yeah, baby, alright. There ain't no one else loves me like you do. I trade all those nights of freedom for a home with you. And I found settling down ain't settling now. It's not
I'm
settling
Brad, everybody, and about 5 years ago, I started working in a little store in Urbana, and I'd been there about 2 months, and they said we were going to hire another person, and I get Ethan. So the first day on the job, we're sitting there, and I didn't have a clue what was going on. So Ethan comes up to me and goes, "What are we supposed to do?" I don't know. Let's just figure it out as we go. And ever since there, we've been best friends. I wish him the best, and I hope everything goes great for him. Let's raise our glasses and have a drink for him. Ethan and Chrissy.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm Chrissy's oldest sister. As I was contemplating my toast, I looked up the definition of love, and a few words really stood out to me that made me think of Chrissy and Ethan's relationship. Adoration, allegiance, respect, friendship, and appreciation. In the past 5 years, you both have proven to yourselves and everyone that you embody these, and no matter what the world throws at you, you will always be there for each other and grow stronger because of it. So Chrissy, you are here today looking absolutely stunning, surrounded by the people who truly love you. And I know in my heart that Ethan is the luckiest man on the planet to have married my little sister today. And we all know he's waited long enough to do it. So congratulations to two lucky people for finding each other.
For those of you that didn't know who I am, I'm Tony Vance, proud father of the bride, Christina. I was asked to share some memorable things about Christina. Well, Christina's every day of her life's been a memorable thing for me. I've been so proud of her from the day she was born. She's such a happy baby growing up, always so inquisitive and wanting to learn and do things. When she did her homework, she did it. She would write 5 rough drafts. She would spend hours upon hours studying, and then she would have trouble deciding which draft to turn in. But it all paid off for her because she did become one of the valedictorians of her class. She got a full scholarship to Urbana University. She was studying at Urbana University in accounting, and she was doing very well. And one day she comes to me and she said, "Dad, I'm leaving Urbana University. I'm going to go to the Springfield Nursing Academy in Springfield." And I said, "That sounds very good. We'll do that in 2 years after you graduate from Urbana." And she looks at me and she says, "No, Dad, we're going to do that at the end of this year and starting next year." And she said, "I have this compassion within me to do this, and I'm going to follow my dreams." And of course, at that point in time, I just said, "Okay, babe, go," because I knew anything I would say was irrelevant. I would just like to thank everyone for supporting this marriage today. The wedding was tremendous, as you saw. Let's raise our glasses and let me give a toast to the new marriage of Ethan and Christina Oakley. Thank you.
I can't run away. You turn me right back around with your smiling face. There ain't